Hey, everybody, this is Boot Shabby. Welcome to the show.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clement, just about ready to go. Pitching in our game today, Eddie Wood. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. There's a strike at the knees. So we're off and running in game one. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one away. Here's Harper now. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Wood, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Two outs. Swings and misses, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies, and now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swung on, belted, back there. It bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Nolan Shanuel, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That is it.
Alec Thomas now. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Pittsburgh, Eloy Jimenez now. The right-hander back to work. And that's outside. Ball one. Wood, the tall righty, just 21 years old. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. And he deals. And that one is in for a strike. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
The line to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Back up the... Oh, that got him! And they get the out after the ricochet.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nelson Velasquez.
Nelson Velasquez.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. And there's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Foul ball. And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And that skips in the dirt. Outside low, now 2-0. Now this is in the air down the line. Kerstad makes the grab, 1 down. This is Bryson Stott. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Here's a chopper to short. Zips it across. That's it out. And now for the Phillies, Nick Gordon.
The third baseman, number 4, Nick Gordon.
Fought off foul. Out to center. Thomas gets under it. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Game 1 of the division series. Trey Turner now. The pitch.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The pitch. That's towards center. And they get Turner for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. The Phils hitless so far in the game. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing. And the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
On the ground. Roquillo sends it across to first. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jimenez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right-hander kick steals. And now 2 balls and a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, right side, Jimenez. To first, that ends the frame. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're midway in the 4th. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Henry Davis. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Davis, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Just missed.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
That clips a corner. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLDS. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And it's even up. Kicks and fires. And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, now the third baseman, Nick Gordon. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pitch is in there, 0-1. And that one missing low. And the pitch. Up the middle, Abrams. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. That one at triple digits.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Tosses to first. Turner is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2. And there's a ball. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1. That one ripped. Kerstad makes the catch, inning over. 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. That misses the zone. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. Ciani makes the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Wood with a solid outing on the mound and push them to the walk-off win at the plate. Not bad.
And Boog, I want to focus on his pitching. He gave him a good effort on the mound, even if he wasn't hitting great in this one. Some positive takeaways for sure.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can...
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back together. So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second.
Well, got to pause on that thought as that. Foul ball there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Strike 2.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Two outs. Bounce to the left side. Turner. Off balance throw in time. And that is the inning. Strand a couple. Right side. Should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Wood digs in now. On the ground. And that'll do it.
This team is riding pretty high right now, and you can tell the home team pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first 2 games of a series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do you look for here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball. It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with Goodwill.
2 outs. And that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of...
Runner takes off. One down. Eddie Wood getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That misses, and it's 1-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And now the lefty, and there's a foul ball. That's a laser base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's 7-4. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Eddie Wood will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
younger days when I lived for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow
tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my, I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts, I'm uncomfortable with my feelings, and sadly I'm uncomfortable with healing. I can't hold a frown too long, I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. He's a guy who does it all. Ripped on the ground a second. Over to Diaz. And that is that. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Eddie Wood. How about a scouting report on him?
Big-time arm, power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Bounce to the right. Jimenez tosses to first. One up, one down. And now it's going to be Edouard Julien. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That's in there. 0-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Riley Green. In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop.
Wood back to work. Ripped to short. Over to low. And quickly one away in the second. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting 6.
Here's Royce Lewis. Swings through that one. Wood, 22 years old. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. See you later. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Yandy Diaz now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Down the line. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We play 2 full. It's the Twins 2 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Ryan Clifford. And the pitch. Wood, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Bounced out to short. Over to low. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Arrojo.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Arrojo. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. On the ground. And that squirts through. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Julian at the plate now. That's ball one. That one's in there. That's strike one. Wood, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
That's a strike, and it's 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. White on the move. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags and goes to third.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On his way over, he's got it. And that's the third out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1 to Diaz. That's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we... That one ripped left field. And it's off the top of the wall. Coming around third is Jimenez. The relay to the plate, safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Popped up. Cruz has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes now. Bounce to the right side. Over to Diaz. That ends the inning. Pinch hitter coming on. Wood overcame a forgettable pitching performance by coming up big at the end to lift them to a walk-off win.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The G finds the sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and see the and get, what? Introducing Phantom of the Dark, walk through my heaven with levitation from